It's funny because I can't say if you're smiling or what. I get no reaction. All right. Ho, ho, holy shit. Special Christmas episode of On the Way Down. Thank you guys so much for being here. I was wondering if I got a little overdressed. I'm wondering if the Santa hat is doing too much. What do you think?
Had to do it to him.
Thank you guys for being here. Patreon.com/OTWD. If you're interested, $5 a month will get you access to unreleased episodes, exclusive episodes, behind the scenes content, music, this, that, and the other. Thank you to those who have already signed up. I very much appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stickers.
I don't think the motherfucker can hear it. Does it sound like echoey and shit? It sounds like echoey in my head. I don't know where the microphone's
like you're wearing a mask.
I feel like if my niece and nephew try to beat my ass while I'm wearing this, they will succeed.
Just because you can't see, or just because your sense of self is so low wearing that there's no reason to fight back?
No, even if I wasn't wearing the mask, I'd still only stand like 50-50 odds.
Right.
But this definitely gives them a handicap advantage.
No, absolutely.
The shit, fuck. We got some coquito here tonight.
We do? Coquito?
Yeah, from Snetty Beats.
Snetty Beats. Shout out Snetty Beats. On Instagram. It's SNEDDY Beats. That's it.
That's the one.
Snetty Beats came through and blessed us with some coquito, which is... It. Can you explain?
It's Puerto Rican eggnog.
Puerto Rican eggnog.
That's, I think, the easiest way to go about saying it.
Coincidentally, the only thing I like less than eggnog. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I don't like the fact that I lost a fucking shoe in the skirmish.
You definitely did.
The scuffle, but whatever. This is kind of grinchy too.
That is very grinchy. I feel like
I should have a hole in this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I did wear this sock yesterday.
I feel way better.
Yeah, as well you should. All right.
Cool. All right.
Let's kick it off.
Oh, yes, let's do it.
On the Way Down, episode...
50.
Yeah, 50?
50.
50 of these motherfuckers.
50 of these motherfuckers.
God damn.
This is episode 50. Damn, I just realized that.
Wow.
Hell yeah. That's a little milestone. You know what I mean?
That's a big milestone.
Hell yeah.
50 episodes. Fuck yeah.
You know how many motherfuckers start podcasts and quit after like 4? Because it's shit a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a good time to tell you this is my last one.
I love that the hair is the same color as the mask. You forgot about that, huh?
No, yeah. I can't really see it.
Yeah.
But it's like I got the little gibber in there. Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
You know what that is?
I don't. It's a heart.
Yeah.
But why is it
a heart within heart? It's heartception. It's like, you remember in the side when they show the Grinch and they're like, yo, he has a condition. He has a heart. It's 2 sizes too small or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So we did like the little cutaway frame or whatever.
I see. Okay.
The Grinch and we share a similar affliction. He was born with the heart 2 sizes too small. Mm-hmm. I was born with the dick 2 sizes too small. Happened to the best of us, Grinch.
I can't necessarily confirm, but
we could.
Nor am I surprised.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, we could.
All right, pour me a fucking glass of that
let's
shit.
Do this.
Let's get busy.
Shout out to Snetty Beats.
Snetty Beats.
All right, I'm feeling like we should shake this up. Look at what's happening.
What's happening? What's up? Happening? Coquito in my cup.
Is this motherfucker frozen, son?
Oh my goodness gracious! It's been at that fridge.
Dog, this shit is frozen.
All right, well we're gonna drink that later in the episode. In the meantime, it's Bud Light.
Don't you have the other bottle that isn't frozen? The leftover?
No, if that's frozen, the other one's for sure frozen because there's less of it.
Uh-oh. Scientist, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And contrary to my good looks, I do know some things about how freezing works.
Let's just pour this into the fish tank.
I'm wrong as fuck. This one's definitely not frozen. About that.
Make me look stupid for no reason.
You done did that on your own.
That's fair. All right.
Let's pour this shit and let's break up into this. So as we have come to know, Christmas is approaching rapidly. Is that past the fucking smell test?
Past the smell test.
I feel like there's enough alcohol in there to kill a small village. So, you know, that shit helps preserve shit.
There's enough alcohol in here.
I do it without the alcohol, personally.
Cheers with the coquito?
The coquito.
Coquito.
Cheers.
Cheers, baby.
I want to make you say it before I drink it. Fuck yeah, that shit hits. Oh my goodness. Good. It's cinnamon and coconut. I feel like I'm on an island.
It's a good Christmas drink for sure.
Well, I mean, I was actually going to ask you this. I was curious. If you go anywhere not here for Christmas, like anywhere, and you
Mhm.
can't go with your spouse, your kid, or
How dare you?
What? We knew you weren't bringing them anyway. Who would you choose, and where would you go?
You know why I'm laughing. They don't know why I'm laughing, but as
Yeah.
long as I'm laughing.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
I have a fucking milk mustache from this shit.
Now I gotta tell them why I'm laughing. I showed up and I'm like, all right, I've been thinking Christmas topics, and I read them all the topics I want to cover, and that was one of them. I'm like, yo, I was thinking like, if you could go anywhere for Christmas, but you couldn't take anyone, like your significant other, your kids, your family, whatever, you had to just take like a friend or something. Where would you go and who would you take? And he didn't pay it, and he was like, and now this motherfucker just asked me my question.
Well, because you had time to think about it. You hit me, and I was like, I ain't got not a guy. I would go to Cuba with you. I would drink coquito.
You'd go to Cuba with me.
Yeah.
That's so funny because
I'd
I'd go to New York with Renee.
Yeah, no, I thought you were going to be like, that's so funny because I've told you multiple times I will never go back to Cuba with you.
I'm never going back to Cuba with you.
Yeah. That's why that would be my answer.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas wish, sir.
Okay.
I think you'd have to oblige.
Okay. Well, we'll see
I don't
how
think
good
so.
Santa is to you that year.
I think I made the nice list this year. I did a lot of good shit this year. I feel good about. I think I do shit. I do bad shit, and then I purposely try and do good shit to
Make up
even
for
it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's like a pretty natural human
I was going to say, isn't
phenomenon.
that kind of how it usually goes, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why New York? Would you go to the Home Alone house? Would you go to Trump Tower? That'd be sick, kind of.
Oh, Home Alone house when he goes to his uncle's house in New York?
Right. Home Alone 2.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
I've never even-
I had a homegirl
never
on
thought of that.
Instagram. She posted pictures that she went there or whatever.
Dog, weird. I've been in New York like 7 times. I've gone to the Sex and the City house. I've gone to all the places. The Men in Black spot.
All the places.
But I've never thought of going to the Home Alone house, his uncle's house. Because I think his house is in like Cleveland or some shit. But yes, now that you mention it, I absolutely would go to the Home Alone house.
I think the pigeon lady's house is right by there too.
Yeah, it's just.
Or is that
right
the
by
first one?
The bridge? No, that's the
Home Alone
second
2?
one. That's
Yeah.
in New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Cuba during Christmas time would be fucking tight, I think. I do a little Feliz Navidad, you know?
For us.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd be as thrilled, but
Yeah. I don't know. It's a time of cheer. Yuletide cheer. My girlfriend was like, "What does Yuletide mean?" And I started like spouting off like I knew what the fuck I was talking about.
no way.
And yeah.
Nah, go ahead.
And then afterward, she was like, "How do you know this shit?" I was like, "All right, there's like a 75% chance I made all of that up." She's like, "But it sounds so real." And I was like, "No, it's possible that's really what it is. I don't know why I know that or how I know that."
Right.
But and then we Googled it. And I was right as fuck.
Oh, there you go.
Cheers to me on that.
So it's probably something you've read before.
Yeah, it was probably in a fucking
Stuck in the archives somewhere.
some shit. Well, I know like the Yule log is some shit. It was like a big old
Yeah.
piece of fucking wood. I think like a stump. They would throw it in the fire on like the winter solstice, the 21st,
Right.
December 21st, and then that shit would burn till January 5th. I think it was just like a lazy thing. They're like, hey, throw in the Yule log so then we don't have to keep putting more wood on this fire. Let's just have, yeah.
Firewood.
But then I'm
Yeah.
thinking like, why don't you just do that year round? You know what I mean? Like, why
Yeah, that's
like,
true. That's true.
if you have logs that burn for 12 days or whatever it is, like, well, it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like a terrible idea to just
Yeah.
maybe do that year round.
100%, like the Duraflame joints, but
Yeah.
way longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I was telling Kate he's gonna get a lump of coal in his stocking, and I say that every year, you know.
Yeah.
And I've done it to him before, but I can only get them like charcoal briquette, you know what I mean? Just like the easy start.
Yeah.
Is that coal? Because
I
coal
don't
and
think
like
so.
coal out the mine is like it looked like obsidian, like it looked like
Yeah,
You
I'm
know what
not
I mean?
even
Like
sure what
shiny
we
and-
call coals, like barbecue coals. I'm not even sure if those are like.
well charcoal is like charred
Right.
coals, so like the edges are already ready to light. Maybe
Huh,
have you ever
okay.
broken open a piece of coal?
No,
No, I'm pretty sure it looked like that all the way through the inside,
probably.
as opposed to just like a charred, crusty outer layer.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like it would be a different color inside. I
Right.
got you.
Like just like a more sleek slate black.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever actually seen Cole.
Yeah, me neither.
Cole World.
Yeah, them Duraflames are the move, but it's just like it just emits hella chemicals. We used to have little backyard bonfires or whatever in my yard when Dre was a kid, when my kid was more of a kid, and we'd be roasting marshmallows, and this shit's like turn green low key. I'm like, I don't know if marshmallow is supposed to be this color.
Then you use them fucking iodized hangers and shit that grow all sorts of weird
Yeah,
colors.
exactly.
Yeah.
But all the whiskey in my system is telling me not to worry about it.
That's
so,
right.
Nom.
Keep it moving.
Speaking of whiskey in my system,
As you were, sir.
beat it, bitch.
Barbie went flying. There's a Barbie movie out. I don't think I'm gonna see it.
Did it come out already?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know.
What's up with it?
I don't know shit about it.
I just heard they were making one.
It just seemed like a weird fucking. You're really stretching it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like,
but
real
it is like
people or
an
cartoons?
It's real. It's the Margot Robbie chick.
Who's that?
The chick from Wolf of Wall Street, Harley Quinn.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
fine.
She's Barbie, I assume.
I would assume.
Okay.
And then I don't remember
Ken?
who's Ken. I think maybe like Ryan Gosling or some
I was
shit.
gonna say it was gonna be a black dude or something.
Yeah, it would be very
It's like Michael B.
progressive. Yeah, they'd be fucking great.
Jordan.
Was it? I mean, Barbie. They all had names.
It's like
What was-
Brienne of Tarth.
Stacy was the daughter or the sister, rather the little sister. Barbie's little sister. Ken was the dude, and then
There
they
was, like,
started introducing like a more diverse cultural cast
Yeah.
of dolls once it became profitable to do so.
Right.
But I don't remember their names.
I remember there was like, was there a Skipper or something like that? 'Cause
Yeah.
I had a sister, so she fucked with Barbies for a little bit.
Rest in peace. You still have one, as far as I'm as far as I'm aware.
Like, just in case.
Yeah, I
Just in
mean,
case.
cover your tracks. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna. I saw that Violent Night movie last night though.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I'm good. I mean,
Dog shit.
I know I'm a good dad still. I was ready to shit on it after with Dre.
I went with friends that were on acid, and as
Oh.
I'm walking out, I wanted to be like, yo, what a fucking load of shit that was. But they were all smiling and shit. And I was like,
Yeah.
you had fun.
It's kind of the
It
same
was
thing
fun?
then.
Yeah. A child, a friend your age on acid.
Exactly.
More or less similar.
Dre's like, man, it was so fucking cool. It was so dope. I was like, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
No, it was great. It was entertaining. But
Eh.
nah, I didn't give a fuck about it, dude.
I thought it was
didn't give a
kind of
fuck.
tight that there was like a white power Santa involved. Like he all had all the like the prison tattoos, the Norse Viking prison
Yeah, who was
the
he
runes
again?
and shit. I was the fool from Stranger Things.
Oh,
Hopper.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So
I didn't think he was a good cast either. Personally, I did like that. Mom's from Christmas Vacation was in there. Remember?
Yeah. She's like the grandma, right?
Right. And then I liked that chick from the Righteous Gemstones is in there too. She was the only one that made me laugh. No, I'm good. Maybe
Well,
later.
it's there.
Let me finish. Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. It's there until it sits next to you, and then it's
Yeah.
yeah.
But no, it was it's forgettable at best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a big
Well, every
deal.
Christmas they make some shit, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But some of them hit. I mean, like, all right,
Bad
like
Santa?
top Christmas movies. I watched Bad Santa 3 times this year, and I plan on getting another one in with kid.
yeah.
Before the big day where Bad Santa's fucking.
Did they make a sequel?
Yeah.
They did. Did you
Watched it
see
once, never watched it again. Can't
Is he in
remember
it?
what it's about. Yeah.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's in it. The majority of the cast dead.
Yeah, Bernie's dead.
Bernie's dead. John Ritter's
He's
dead.
dead.
Tony Dyson.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
elf.
Feller. Yeah.
The feller.
Yeah, That's that feller. I'm
the
pretty sure
little
he's
fella.
dead as well.
Okay.
If not, his career is.
Sure.
I haven't seen him in shit since. But no, I'm pretty sure I remember him. Because I remember being like, damn, that cast is cursed.
Right.
Bernie Mac fucking eating lemons for no goddamn purpose
Oh, yeah,
whatsoever.
that's right.
It don't make no sense.
That's
Just,
right.
just awkwardly slurping them and shit.
Dude.
It was such an uncomfortable scene. Like, are you one of those people that gets weird about other people eating obnoxiously?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. My older brother, growing up, when he would eat, he would fucking hum and be like, like constantly.
Yeah.
And I think that weathered me to be able to deal with shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people smacking their lips and shit.
Yeah.
My girlfriend like eating seafood out of bags and shit.
Your girlfriend eating seafood out of bags.
Boiled bags of seafood. It's a thing that people
Oiled
do.
bags?
Oh, that too.
Boiled.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
there's oil in there as well,
right,
but
right.
yeah,
like
no, that
crawfish
shit,
and shit.
right,
Oh
right.
yeah, with the corn cobs, that shit fire, bro.
No, I'm like, where the fucking silverware, where the plates at? And she's like, no, it's
bro,
just,
right here, the
they
ones
put
God gave me.
They put this piece of paper on our table.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, give me a crayon.
You know, like the boiling crab or some shit.
That's
like
what it's called.
Yep.
They give you like a little bib and shit to wear.
Yeah, fuck a bib. Fuck a bib. Fuck a hat. If I have to wear either in your establishment, I'm not going. I'm not going.
Damn, I thought that was gonna rhyme. They're gonna be like, fuck a bib, fuck a hat. If I have to come in here,
I ain't down with that.
I ain't down with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite Halloween. I'm stuck in the last one. Favorite Christmas movies.
Favorite Christmas movies.
Best Christmas. Bad Santa's on there for me. Top 3 for me. Fuck heavy with Bad Santa.
Yeah.
Fuck heavy with the Santa Claus, the Tim Allen one.
Say Santa. Oh, what other one is there?
There's like 1,000 different Santa Claus movies, but I think the Santa Claus is just the Tim Allen one.
Okay. Yeah, that one. I didn't like the sequels.
Jingle All the Way doesn't hold up as much these days as it did when I was a kid.
I didn't like that. I think I was a little older for that. I missed that by a couple years. I watched it for sure, but I was over it by that time.
Sinbad, like I love Sinbad. Fucking sucks to be Sinbad right now, dude.
Yeah.
Like had a stroke. He looks old.
You know what would suck worse? To have a stroke and not be Sinbad.
That would also, yeah. That's what I remember. I was arguing with kid's mom about like when that whole Kanye Kim debacle was going on.
Yeah.
Still hasn't really ended, I guess, but
sure.
When it was more prevalent, before he'd really gone above and beyond.
Right.
She was like, think about his kids. I mean, having his parents go through a divorce publicly. I'm like, I think you said it actually. You were like, yo, the only thing that's worse than having your rich parents go through a divorce is having your broke parents go through a fucking divorce.
Been through that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine them having billions of dollars would make it worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's fair.
But, you know.
To each their own.
Yeah, for sure.
Home Alone.
Gotta be in there. I'd say both, because aren't they both? Yeah, they're both Christmas movies.
Correct.
It's hard not to put Home Alone 2 in there, bro. Home Alone 2, one of the greatest.
Well, then we're just gonna count them as one.
Okay,
Home Alone 3 was an abortion.
I'll give you that.
Home Alone 3
I didn't watch that.
Yeah.
He wasn't even in it, huh?
No. Would have been funny if he was. Like that. Well, then that new Wednesday show everybody watching.
Yeah, my kid was watching it.
Homegirl's in it. Christina Ricci.
Oh yeah, she's like the teacher or some shit.
She's something.
Yeah.
But how fucked up would it be if they did Home Alone 3 and it wasn't the same kid, but Macaulay Culkin was one of the robbers or some shit? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that Fuller is his brother in real life? Fuller in Home Alone. Is the kid who pisses the bed.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until like 2 weeks ago.
That fool's on Succession now and he kills it. He's great.
That's why I know. Yeah, they're talking about it on some podcast.
Yeah, no, he's I think he's a better actor than his brother.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in anything except that.
Party
that
Monster.
I know of.
I think Party Monster.
Oh, was he in Party Monster? Yeah. I know Macaulay Culkin was in that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're saying Kieran Culkin?
Yeah.
Freak the Mighty. You never watched that? Did you ever watch Igby Goes Down?
I think those are two different cats, because there's 3 brothers.
Yeah.
The one that's in Succession, that's what it's called. I don't think that's the same cat from Igby Goes Down. I could be wrong about all this, but
you are.
Okay. Well, I like Igby Goes Down a lot.
Yeah, when fucking
the look in your eyes tells me you're not totally sure.
I thought you were gonna pull out the phone.
Nah.
That look in my eyes is my betting face. I taught my kid that. Like, yo, if you ever first shit on somebody and then look like, actually, I don't know. And then they'll look at you and be like, wait, do you actually know? I'd be like, I mean, I'm like $10 sure of it. Like, I put $10 and be like, $20 sure you're full of shit. Look it up.
Yeah.
You always got to feign, like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about before you bet somebody.
So that's why you have that look on your face.
It's just,
instinct at this point?
Yeah. It's automatic.
I got you.
No, it was 100% Kieran Culkin.
Okay.
Because the third brother's younger.
Who's the third? What's the third one's name?
Probably named something fucked up, honestly.
Yeah, right.
Macaulay.
Kieran.
Macaulay. The last one's name is Stu. Stuart Culkin.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm not in the mood to Google shit. Otherwise, I would.
yeah, fair enough. I got gloves on, so my Googling fingers aren't up to par tonight. They're not in work mode tonight.
Igby Goes Down is a 2002 movie directed by Bursteers, starring Kieran Culkin.
So yes, it was Kieran Culkin. I like that. What's the name of dude that shot homegirl in the face in real life? Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin, yeah.
Yeah, when he's like having his mental breakdown at the table, and Igby goes down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fucking pressure.
That's right. I haven't seen that in a long time.
That's a good one. It's worth a revisit.
It made me have a crush on the chick who fucks him, which is he's like young, huh? He's like 15 in that shit.
I think he's supposed to be 15. Like, yeah.
And that chick definitely late 20s.
He might be 17 in New York, age of consent 17.
Okay, so they snuck that one. I got you.
Yeah, I only know this because James Franco, he got busted for getting lewd with the 17-year-old, and people, and that was the headlines. James Franco, 17-year-old, da da da.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he's a fucking pedo, and then they're like, New York law is 17.
Which is weird that it actually makes you change your mind.
Yeah, that just because some dudes with paper. You seen that Shane Gillis bit where he's like, yeah, it must have been a rough day in Congress for the fellas. Like deciding the age of consent law. A bunch of dudes in white wigs like walking around. And they're like, all right, from Rhode Island, 10. Everybody's like, ooh, dude, no, the fuck. And he's like, well, why did I have to be the first to go? It's the hardest one to be first on.
I haven't seen that. That's great though.
But yeah, like he might have just done that live. It might ideally to be on the next special, or it might have been on the last special at the very beginning. Either way, Shane Gillis. Probably top favorite right
for
now.
Sure. Yeah, we've talked about that a few times.
Yeah. Shane Gillis, Ryan Long, Andrew Schultz seemed like he's fallen a little bit, but
he's like podcast funny. I just watched that shit where they went to Morocco. I think I texted the group. I was like, man, that shit made me miss being in Cuba with you guys, man.
Not enough to go back. But...
Yeah, I mean, you know, it made me miss the time when we were there. Not enough to like do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We just got a group of his friends or his fucking, you know what I mean?
His friends / minions.
His friends / minions / co-hosts.
Mm-hmm. And he has hella money, which we don't.
He does now have hella money.
So your vacations tend to be a little better when you have hella money.
I'd rather go to Cuba than Morocco.
Same here, but I'd rather go to Cuba with hella money.
And minions.
Yeah. Yeah. Both of those.
The American dollar stretches pretty far.
For sure.
In Cuba. I'm assuming it's probably very similar in Morocco.
And like I saw his hotel that he stayed at, and that shit is just exquisite. And people were like, oh, yeah, because American money is stretched over there. Like, yeah, but even in American money, he probably still dropped like 5 G's on it, which is a lot of money. I don't have 5 G's to spend on a fucking hotel room.
Yeah, I don't
You know what I'm saying?
I don't have 5 G's to spend on a hotel room.
That here would have been like 30 maybe.
How many Patreons would it cost us to go to Morocco?
We're not quite there yet.
Yeah, we're heading.
I'm going to need more stickers.
We're on our way.
Yeah.
Have you sent out any stickers yet?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, did I get any?
There's one right there.
I got one, thanks.
I mean...
I also have not subscribed, I don't think, to the Patreon.
No, you don't pay for
Patreon. All right, thank you.
This shit now,
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure that
you wouldn't listen to it anyway, you fuck.
I don't like hearing myself. It's weird.
No, most of the shit is just me, but the last episode we dropped was you and I.
Yeah, that one. I was in a bad mood, I think, for that one.
We were both in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is anything good on it?
Yeah, there's some chunks.
He's like, you motherfucker, do you want to go to Morocco or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
Best thing we ever done.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It was the best episode.
Have you ever seen Red Christmas?
I don't know.
It's like an Australian movie. And
it's a horror movie?
Yeah, it's like supposed to be like horror.
I may have seen it.
It's supposed to be scary, but it's funny as fuck to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's like this guy, he's like wears like this big robe and he can't talk for shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's like on the spectrum or something like that. And he's like trying to be a good guy, but then he's like rips some fool's dick off and kills him. It's like it was the accent that really got it. Watch Red Christmas. It's for free somewhere on the. I know I watched it on my TV for free.
I just like he was trying to be a good guy, but then He ripped some guy's dick off.
Yeah, dude.
That generally disqualifies you from being a good guy.
I mean, the guy urinated on him, so it's kind of tit for tat.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah,
somebody
that's
pees
fair.
on you, you're risking.
Okay, cool.
You're putting it out there.
You put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other movies?
We said the Santa Claus.
Die Hard.
Fuck you. Yo, there's nothing cornier to me. There's nothing fucking cornier to me than the guy who thinks he's interesting in a party setting. He's like, oh, you know, Die Hard's a Christmas movie, right? Fuck you. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Why? Because there's a Christmas tree in it?
Because it takes place during Christmas.
So there's a fucking Christmas party in Goodfellas. Is that a Christmas movie?
It is now. Fuck.
No, it's not.
Put that on my list too.
Look at me right now. Look at me in my motherfucking eyes. Look at my eyes. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, and you're not interesting for pretending it is. Okay?
Fuck.
Can we stop doing that? Can we stop doing that? That's like the most basic shit you could say nowadays. People think they're gonna get you like with an aha. You know, Die Hard's a Christmas movie, right? Go ahead.
I watch The Son of a Woman every year on Thanksgiving because there's a Thanksgiving scene in it. So therefore, and there's like leaves changing and shit.
I'm not sure I've seen that. I know of it.
Goodness fucking gracious. That's probably Al Pacino. That is my favorite Al Pacino movie.
I may have seen it, but it would have been fucking a long time ago.
I like that shit more than Scarface, more than
Come on, dog.
Godfather.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, it's that good.
I'll watch it.
It's genuine. We'll watch it tonight.
Is it like a?
He plays a blind guy. Like he plays a dude that was blind. And he was in the army, and he's like, "I'm in the fucking dark here." Like he like gets in an argument with the guy, and he's like, "I'm too old. I'm too drunk. I'm too fucking blind. But if I'm half the man I was 10 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place." It's Al Pacino's best movie, for sure.
Wow. Okay, I'll give you. You sold it.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a good attempt to sell
That was
it.
not a good Al Pacino, but
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's better that it wasn't a good Al Pacino.
You could picture Al Pacino
100%.
saying it, you know.
What other Al Pacino's movies are good? Any Given Sunday is great.
That deserves a rewatch. I just heard, or is that Friday Night Light? What was the one with Jamie Foxx and?
Any Given Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
And
Apparently,
LL Cool
him
J.
and LL really.
Yeah,
beefed it
he
on
got a
the
whole
set.
bit on it on one of his old stand-ups. Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been. Who do you think would win that fight?
I'm not sure. Probably LL, but LL's old now.
Well, are you talking now? Now
Yeah,
Jamie
back
Foxx would
then,
beat his ass.
yeah,
Jamie
for
Foxx
sure.
just did that Tyson workout shit.
Yeah. Back then, I'd take LL. Yeah,
Jamie
I'd
Foxx
take
is
LL
quicker.
back then.
He could
Yeah.
dance better. He might distract him with some dance moves.
Right.
And catch him with
He
the
got
sucker
the
punch
voice
in
of
the
an
throat.
angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts singing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, LL is the deepest, bluest.
Licking his lips. His two moves. Deepest, bluest.
Who
Yeah.
did that bit? Ari Spears, where he had the, I'm gonna make you melt like butter on a warm day. What does he say?
I don't know.
You don't know that one
I'm
where he
not
does his
sure.
LL impression? And he's like licking his lips and shit.
It might be Jamie Foxx.
Oh fuck! No, that's definitely. I think it's Ari Spears.
Okay.
Mad TV.
I just met Ari Spears. He's not the nicest guy.
Interesting. My brother met him one time at a Laker game. He said he was nice as hell, but he was also a child at the time.
Oh, okay.
You just have a child penis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not at his disposal, just like on his body.
Right.
I want to clarify for the folks out there, like they were wondering, where did he get one of those? He was born with it, ironically.
He had a child penis. It was attached to the child he was dating.
This is probably not the best part to say that you want Balenciaga on your Christmas list this year.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
leave that out.
Mm-hmm.
Not Vegas, Christmas family vacation. Christmas vacation.
I never got into those. I wasn't raised with those. The whole Chevy Chase thing. My dad hates SNL. He hates Chevy Chase. He hates all that shit.
Chevy Chase apparently is really an asshole, like a real
I've
big
heard
asshole.
That. I've heard that for sure.
But and I was never like an old SNL. I think
Same.
Bill Murray, Harold Ramis era a little bit.
Okay.
But
I like them later. I never watched SNL when they were on it.
no, well, we weren't alive.
Sure, but what I mean is I never watched it later.
Well, why would you watch it live? You're supposed to watch it live. It's in the name. Saturday Night Live.
That's true.
Yeah.
I did
Who the
watch
fuck's
SNL
watching
for a
reruns?
little bit, like in the early '90s with my friends, and I thought it was funny. I'm trying to think who. That's
There were
probably
some
the
golden
Sandler-
eras. There was
Sandler
some
era.
the Farley, Sanders,
yeah.
Spade, Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the era I grew.
Do you want to
up
get
around.
into your bit about Chris Rock not being that funny?
It's not a bit. It's just opinion, a valid opinion.
Everything's a bit if it's a valid opinion.
That's
Just
fair.
just depends how you say it.
Yeah, that's true.
But anybody watching this, comment in the comment section. This is gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. Anybody on YouTube, let us know if you think Chris Rock is funny. Is he underrated, overrated, or adequately rated? What do you say he's rated at? I mean, he didn't make the Kings of Comedy tour.
Right. All those motherfuckers way funnier than him.
I'd agree. Even D.L. Hughley.
Oh, yes.
You think he's the least funny of the three though, or the
Yeah.
four? Yeah.
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 But that's not saying a lot. Like they're monsters, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's not. He is funny, but he's no Bernie Mac. I don't even think he would think he's a Bernie Mac. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's fair.
Even Steve Harvey fucked that shit up. Steve Harvey killed that shit.
Steve
It's
Harvey,
sad.
a motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But his choice of suits is always interesting to me. Like I
Right.
always, anytime I see like the headline like Steve Harvey wore, I'm like, oh, I gotta see.
Yeah.
I want to see that. The most fantastically colored.
Square suits.
Yeah,
Square and long.
Dude, those are coming back. The '90s basketball player
they?
suit pants.
Yeah, the
They're
basketball
just
player
gigantic.
suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basketball player suits were probably one of the worst
Oh, dog.
portions of fashion.
I remember seeing Tracy McGrady's skinny ass and just he looked like a refrigerator cover. That shit was.
They had the
square
shoulder
as a
pads and
motherfucker.
shit.
Yeah.
They look like them Goombas from the Mario movie.
Right, because their
Mario
heads
Luigi
stay
movie.
the same size. You know what I mean?
What'd you think of John Leguizamo in that Violent Night shit?
Oh, I forgot he was in it.
Johnny
I
Legs.
mean, he's good.
I don't know.
He's always kind of the same guy.
He used to be one of my favorites, and
Oh,
now,
word?
yeah, when he bitched out James Franco, because they were like, hold on.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
because
leaving all that in. Just kidding. For the Patreon.
he bitched out James Franco, and he was like, because they cast James Franco to play Fidel Castro, and he's like, no offense to James, he talked about this.
Yeah. That's
No
good.
offense to James, but he's not even Latino, and
Yeah.
it's like, bitch, you weren't an Italian plumber.
Right. Yeah.
That's your job, motherfucker. Your
Right.
job is to fucking, like, you weren't a small person in Moulin Rouge. You weren't a French small person, but they
Yeah.
still fucking gave you that role. Like,
Yeah. It's
a little
called
late.
acting.
Yeah, it's a little late to be coming out and being like, hey, you can't play that role because you're not actually that.
Right.
Like, how fucking boring would movies be if everybody that played, you wouldn't be a good actor anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'd
Exactly.
just be like,
you just be yourself.
yeah, if you're playing yourself. I mean, who's the actor that notoriously plays the same role every time?
I mean,
Uh,
The Rock.
Yeah. What's Jewy guy from Seth Rogen?
Yeah. So, yeah.
He's the
absolutely.
same dude
That's
every
a better,
movie.
Every fucking movie.
Robert De Niro, more or less.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true too. That's
Even
true
in
too.
even in the comedy Meet the Parents, he's still playing Raging
still the
Bull.
same guy.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
still playing.
You ever seen Sleepers?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Even that, he's a fucking father. He's a priest, but he's still kind of mafia-esque.
Yeah.
He's the father you don't fuck with.
The
you know what I mean?
Even the bus driver when they were real mafiosos in what was that? Chaz Palminteri movie.
Oh, yeah.
Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale, yeah.
Yeah, like even though he was like the square and he was a bus driver and it was his
He
kid or
still had
whatever,
an edge
he
to
still
him.
had something. Yeah, I still
Yeah.
wouldn't have messed with him.
Yeah.
Bob De Niro's tight.
Fuck yeah. Nah, he's one of the greatest of all time.
He's
you
great.
mean? What you mean?
Because we just dictated that in order to be a great actor, you can't just play yourself in a role, and then we agreed that he plays himself or he plays the same role every time. I mean, he's he's one of the greatest characters of all time, but like in terms of like acting prowess, like where's
He's
the
not
range?
versatile. Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
the
I
range?
got you.
Daniel
Who's-
Day-Lewis, the greatest actor of all time.
You're one of those. And like, yeah, sure.
It's Daniel Day-Lewis and Denzel.
I would put DiCaprio in there and Johnny Depp also with those two.
Johnny Depp weirds me out.
But isn't he a great actor?
Yeah.
That motherfucker plays every role.
And Tim Dillon even said that the other day. He was talking about the homegirl that married the prince and how he's like, she's an actress. She obviously wanted, she's like, I didn't know the press would be like this. And I just want a private life. It was like, you're an actress. You're on Suits. Like, every actress wants to be famous. Your goal, you're a musician or an actor.
Yeah.
Your goal is to be fucking famous.
For sure.
And everything that comes with it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the goal of every actress is to eventually be famous. That's what they're going for.
Sure.
But the, like, great actors and actresses, they're just insane. They're not well people. There's a screw missing.
Right.
For, who did you just say? Johnny Depp? Yeah, like, that motherfucker talks with an accent. He's from Ohio.
Yeah.
I seen him on a trial, and he's like, well, actually.
Yeah, what is
like,
that accent?
Like, I see Madonna doing the British accent in the 80s. Like, that was fine and good and all. Does she still do that?
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen her talk.
Yeah.
I'd fuck the shit out of Madonna.
I know you would.
Dog.
Well, who would you rather fuck? Madonna now with all the fake ass and the fake tits and the work she's got done, or Madonna in the 80s?
Now.
Same.
Okay. Well,
Same.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. We talked. No, I don't want to say that. Patreon portion. How old were you when you stopped believing in Santa Claus?
I'm not sure I ever really
stopped. How old are you now?
What?
You're like, I'm not sure I ever really stopped.
Oh, stop. Okay.
Yeah. You don't, you never, I feel like you want to say that, but there was definitely a point where, do you remember when you believed in God?
Yeah, that for sure.
Oh, I thought you were going to hit me with the, I'm not sure I really did.
No, that for sure. I remember really believing almost out of desperation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not almost, like purely out of desperation.
For sure.
But I never desperately believed in Santa Claus. I'm not sure I ever did, but I think around the age that I was like aware that like, oh yeah, it's definitely no Santa. Probably early, bro, for like 4 or 5.
What about your kid?
Same. I don't think he ever really believed, but we did the whole like from Santa shit. You know what I mean? And he was like,
you still do the from Santa shit, right?
No. For him?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I might do it once just to annoy him.
You know, you put from Santa, psych. Nah, you're on the shit list, kid.
From Santa Ana. I bought the shit in the streets.
This is a used condom.
Yeah, it's just lead candy.
Fuck, poor kid. I hope if you're, and ideally you're not watching this, but if you watch this, I hope you have a good Christmas.
Oh, he will, spoiled motherfucker.
I remember the first year I realized Santa wasn't real. I stayed up all night because my brothers fell asleep as they typically did. My ass is crackhead energy since day one.
Yeah.
And I was like, tonight's the night I'm catching this motherfucker. Red, you know what I mean? In the flesh.
Yeah.
They're lucky that like I went that route because I had considered like maybe I'll put some of that rat poison in the cookies and then that motherfucker he'll be there in the morning, you know. Lucky for my dad. I remember I stayed up late and I heard like the door open and with a swoosh. It's just like a fucking movie, you know what I mean? Like the whoosh. It was fucking freezing outside.
Yeah.
My dad's in like fucking huffing and puffing. My mom was like, "Did you get it? Did you get the goods?" You know?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I got it. Fucking through hell and high water. It was a fucking mish and a half, you know? And he's talking about how you had to go to 3 different stores, Targets or fucking Pick and Save or whatever.
I'm Pick and Save.
I saw your face when I said Pick and Save.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
That shit just transported me to a better time.
It was the year the N64 came out, and they were sold out pretty much. Evan Pops waited till the last minute. It's basically the premise of Jingle All the Way, mind you.
Yeah.
And he got it, and he's like, I had to fucking cut in line. I paid this lady $20 to say that she was waiting for me, and then I was in line with her or whatever. I got one of the last ones. I almost got mugged in the fucking parking lot by a group of men who looked of ill repute. That's a nice way. He wasn't.
That's not what he said, but that's what he meant.
He was brandishing some colorful language.
Right.
Emphasis on the color.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And he fucking, and my mom, she's wrapping it and shit. And he's like, "What the fuck? No." My mom was like, "What?" And he's like, "From Santa." She's like, yeah, we always do the gift, like the big gift for the boy to the boys from Santa. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not that like I don't have a sister. It wasn't like we were excluding. But like the boys get the good gift from Santa. The sister gets nothing.
Right.
She gets to clean up the wrapping paper.
She can play with the box it came in. Yeah. Make a clubhouse, bitch. Yeah.
Now I know what your Christmases were like.
Right. Yeah.
No, it was to the boys from Santa. And my dad's like, fuck no.
Yeah.
No Santa didn't doesn't have bunions on his toes right now. Santa didn't catch hypothermia standing in line in the freezing fucking cold. Santa didn't work his ass off working doubles all fucking week to get this gift. Like, that shit is from me. Yeah. I earned that shit. I'm getting the credit for that shit. That motherfucker's not even real.
As he should.
And that last line, I was like,
oh. That's how you found out?
Yeah, and I remember thinking like, my little brother's young, like my older brother, he probably already knows, and he just didn't tell me, and then that fucking bothered me, so I woke both of them up and was like, yo, Santa Claus is not real, and I went to sleep.
Damn.
That was it. Yeah.
That shit devastated you, low key?
No, I got the N64. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck if the Grinch brought it to me, one of the elves, or fucking my next door neighbor Pedro. Right. Like, if you got an N64, you're good in my book. Yeah. Nobody really give a fuck about Santa Claus. They give a fuck about presents.
Yeah, that's
true. You know what I mean? Like, nobody give a fuck about being naughty or nice unless presents are involved. Yeah. If it was just like, hey, Santa Claus won't like you if you do bad stuff this year, it's like, well, what the fuck has that guy ever done for me? Right. Has Mickey Mantle ever paid my bills?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's funny because I remember...
Fucking green hairs all up in my shit, man. Yeah. Disaster. I hope I scare the piss out of my niece and nephew with this.
You're just gonna wear it and...
Well, I'm gonna roll up. I was gonna tell my brother, like, hey, fucking turn the cameras on or whatever. Yeah. Let me get this bag, and I'll put like half their gifts in the bag or whatever, and then you tell them like, hey, somebody's messing with your gifts. Yeah. And they run out. But knowing my brother, he'll probably lace them with weaponry. You know what I mean? Like, right. Like little mini Dodger bats, angel bats, or what? Yeah, they'll probably come at me full fledged with those. Kids are fearless. Yeah. And kids fucking like gifts. I got you a gift, but it didn't come in time.
Oh, did you? I got you a gift too, but I didn't bring it.
Yeah. Pause. Where's the punchline?
That's just facts.
What'd you get me?
I'm not gonna tell you it's a gift.
Well, I mean, this shit's gonna come out by the time. I guess, yeah, fine, whatever. You want to give it to me on the next one?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, all right.
There you go.
Yeah.
There was a time I was maybe about 7. That would have been my sister 6. And the church, we had fallen on hard times. And, of course, my sister and I weren't really aware of it, at least to the extent that my parents were aware of it. And the church sent them a letter, and there was $1,000 in it. It was 10 $100 bills. And my mom opened it in front of us, and we're like, I mean, to them, like, that's cool. We could pay rent or whatever the fuck. To me, that's like $1 million, you know? And I can't remember why. I don't know if we asked. I doubt we asked. But anyway, they gave me a $100 bill, and they gave Nani a $100 bill. And said, but you have to save it. Save it. That's yours. You can each have $100, but you're going to save it. So we had a bunk bed. And they had, like, you know, bunk beds, they have like slats, wood slats, and you can like poke the mattress from between the slats. Mm-hmm. So we went and hid.
That's trippy. Like, that's where I used to hide my money as well.
Exactly. So I'm sleeping. I could wake up and I can see it up there. We both hid our money there. And we kept that shit for maybe 4 months, which again, as a kid, that's a long ass fucking time.
I would have been like, no, I know you don't save your money for shit.
Yeah,
that's why we're in this. That's why we're in this fucking
situation.
predicament. I gotta spend this shit because if not, you're gonna be asking me for it next month.
Yeah, well, coincidentally, I wake up one night and my parents are at the dining table, just hands in the face, just doing this whole thing, right? They're stressing. And
I don't know why that's so funny to me, but
it's hilarious.
You're almost a child homeless. That's so fucked up. You didn't know where you were gonna sleep. Your parents were crying. Your fucking misfortune. No.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, it's fucked
Oh
up.
Jesus. Oh man. Well, that's funnier than anything I was gonna say.
No, go ahead. Go back. I don't know why the thought of you as a child seeing your parents crying because they're gonna get evicted made me so happy. this this Grinch outfit's really catching up, man.
Oh my God. It's seeping into your pores. It's in your bloodstream.
Well, that's the thing about the Grinch.
Fuck, my stomach.
This motherfucker is the coquito. No, but the thing about the Grinch is that he didn't hate Christmas. Like, I like Christmas. Grinch hated people.
Sure.
Which, as you get older, you realize, like, there's something to that, you know?
No, absolutely. I've always dreaded holidays, but then as I've gotten older, now I can take command of the shit. Now I host it. I invite the people I want, the family members I want to be there. I actually enjoy it. My Christmases are fucking dope, to be honest.
Yeah.
I drink some wine with my mom. You slip some to my grandma.
I drink some by myself.
Oh yeah, I drink plenty by myself. Yeah.
No. I'm sorry though. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go back. So you hid the money.
No, that was
you
great.
hid the money in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And it was gone.
I stumble on my parents middle of the night, like hand just face palm like in their hands and shit. They're just stressing about finances. To this day, I don't know how bad it was. I know how bad it got. So, I could use my imagination. But all I knew was that I had $100 that was theirs and they gave to me. So I went and I grabbed my $100 bill and I walked out and I said, hey, I don't know if this will help, but like you guys could have this.
Fucking Tiny Tim.
Yeah, 100. And my mom like low key got emotional. She don't get emotional. So she just like kind of shoved it down. And you could tell like it bit at their pride that they're like, yeah, we'll take that 100.
Yeah.
And the punchline is, then 5 minutes later, she must have been awake and heard. Nani comes walking out. My sister comes walking out with her $100 bill and gives it to them. And I'm like, you fucking biter. Steal my
stole
thunder.
the bit.
You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Like that was just supposed to be me. You just did it because I did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I was hoping that if Nani was gonna walk out and be like, hey, I don't know what happened to my 100. I think he might have gave you. He must have been made an accident. Because that's what the fuck I would have done. I'd have been like, hey, you guys look like you need this. It comes from a good place.
Oh, shit.
Be like, I was going to tell you in the morning. Your 100 had to go to a good cause.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Man, my size. Those last two.
My sciatica.
Yeah, dog. There's a reason I said like this.
Yeah.
It stretches it out.
Yeah, that should actually help a lot.
It
I
does.
realized that recently.
It really do.
The Grinch is a classic. Christmas. Oh, you know what's dope? Is the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol.
I think I've seen it. I've seen him play the Grinch. I'm pretty sure I've seen the Christmas Carol one.
It's like kind of like a CGI one or whatever.
Is it Tim Burton?
I don't think so. It was
Okay.
yeah, no, I don't think so.
Not
but
dark enough.
But I do, and there were no songs that I can recall.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? He always got dude from Devo doing his shit. There's a point, 'cause I wanted to get my eyelids tattooed at a party in Long Beach. They were doing free eyelid tattoos. And I was like, oh, that sounds like right up my alley, you know?
What were you going to get?
I was going to get the 1 pence symbol on both of them,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, I don't know. I think it's in the Christmas Carol, the Jim Carrey one, but it's in the fucking book, Charles Dickens.
Okay.
And like Ebenezer Scrooge it starts out with him in the morgue, and he's like hovering over the late great Joseph Marley.
Yeah.
No relation to Bob.
Right. Or Jason.
Or maybe.
Maybe.
And he's hovering over him, and he's like talking all this shit to him, like, you piece of shit, you couldn't do this, you didn't do that, da 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 da. And the dude's like laid there with like 2 pennies on his eyeballs, you know, like
Yeah.
cold on the fucking, and he starts to leave, and the mortuary kid's like, hey, do you want cedar or birch? He's like, pine. Give him a fucking pine box. No funeral. No fucking, he's not about the spending money on frivolous shit because he's Ebenezer fucking Scrooge.
Right.
And as he gets to the door, he like exhales and he turns around. The kid's like, oh, okay, this is the part where he's going to say something nice about his friend. And he turns around and he walks back to him and he grabs the fucking pennies off his eyeballs and looks at the mortuary kid and he's like, tuppence is tuppence. Like 2 pence.
Right.
2 pennies is 2 pennies, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he pockets that shit and walks out.
I vaguely remember this.
I was like, that's the most gangster shit I ever seen in my life. That's so fucking frugal and just fucking misery, just to be like, I'm gonna fucking steal the pennies off your eyeballs.
You know why they put the money on the eyes?
They do.
Pay the boatman or whatever to take you over to the afterlife or some
Cross
shit
the
like
river.
That? Yeah.
Fuck, I used to know the name of it. The river.
Ganges?
No,
Different
that's
river.
here. That's on this planet. This is in the underworld or whatever.
Mississippi.
River Styx, dog.
River Styx?
Styx, yeah. That's
Didn't
where the
know
band
that.
got the name from.
Didn't know that.
It's STYX.
Huh.
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
and the dude apparently like apparently he wasn't salary. He had to have everybody that wanted to get across bring him money.
Right.
You think you've been doing that job for long enough that you just be on payroll by now? But like no, apparently the only way to get across is to bring money for that motherfucker because he's coming out of pocket for his boating expenses.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I wanted the 1 pence symbols on my eyelids. Still might do it.
Kind of gangster, to be honest.
Right?
Yeah.
Except the problem is I got to tell that fucking story every time anybody asks, like, what the fuck's on your eyelids, kid?
Yeah.
I also wanted, like, going back to Daniel Day-Lewis, remember how he had the glass eye in Gangs of New York?
Yeah.
Like the American Eagle on it?
Mm-hmm.
Thought that shit would be tight right there.
That would be tight.
But my buddy, tattoo artist, he already has an eagle on his eye, so I was like, I can't bite.
You could. That's
yeah,
one
he's
person.
probably not the only one.
You know what I mean?
He was telling me his homeboy did it. The dude that did the little hummingbird right here or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying that's who tattooed his eyelid. And as he's getting his eyelid tattooed, and mind you, they've both been tattooing forever. And he's like, man, you know what? Honestly, like, thank you for doing this because I would never tattoo somebody's eyelid. There's just too much that could go wrong, you know?
Yeah.
And as he's giving it to him, he was like, that's funny because I would never get my eyelid tattooed.
Because there's too much that would go wrong.
Yeah. So this is a great fucking confluence of the minds.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing to eat around Christmas time? Like homemade food or candy or fucking whatever. What's like your go-to that you don't really eat during the year, but during Christmas time, you're like, yo, I'm about this life.
Not really many things, man. I kind of eat the same thing all year long.
Steaks. I see your fucking Instagram, just a lot of
yeah.
steaks.
It occurred to me once I started hosting Christmas and Thanksgiving, like, nobody liked turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I could make steak. I love steak. I cook a fucking bomb steak, so we just been eating steaks and shit.
It is true. Nobody really likes turkey. Like, turkey sounds nice on Thanksgiving because it's with mashed potatoes and fucking...
Yeah.
My grandma make like this sweet potato shit with like marshmallows on top and like pineapple
candied
slices.
Yams.
Yeah.
I love that. That's
Looking
good.
forward to that.
Fuck yeah.
Tamales.
Yeah, see, when I moved down here, I didn't know anything. And then my dad married a Mexican woman and they just get around the counter and make tamales with the whole family and shit. I fucks with tamales.
Yeah.
So I'm down with that.
I'm gonna get grilled alive for that. And honestly, I don't make like that's like the women thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like usually it's the women
Yeah.
that make but they have like a night where they all get together and they do it. But like
I jump in there all drunk off tequila, bro.
yeah, see, is just a fucking onlooker or whatever. It's like they taste good, but not enough to do all that. That's a lot of work to
It's
make
a lot
like
of
a
work.
little
Yeah.
fucking.
No, for sure.
You
I
know
give
what I
you
mean?
that. Absolutely.
Like I don't know if y'all know this, but you go down to the Walmart right off Euclid right there, lady in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And hers are better. Just
for sure.
not to shit on my family, but
Yeah.
she got you beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Nah, I
know what
feel
kids are making hers, but like, God bless them.
Right. I was always, when I was a kid, I was like, I mean, can we do chicken? It's like, it's basically the same thing, but it tastes so much better. Like, couldn't we just do chicken?
They don't feed as much.
Get 2 of them.
Like little Cornish hens. You need.
No, I grew up in a 4-person household. My mom didn't eat meat. We could have made it work with one chicken.
Mine didn't eat meat. I didn't have I've never had Christmas ham.
Oh, fuck no. I feel weird eating it now. I will. But when I eat pork, I'm always like, damn.
Oh, no. I still have like repressed
Going
childhood.
to hell.
Yeah.
Going to hell.
Which is crazy because like I drink and smoke and.
My name's already on the list.
Yeah. But for
Eat
what?
up.
For is that you too?
Oh, bro, yeah.
That's trippy because like I don't feel bad about using electronics on Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about fornicating with
Man.
yeah, right. And I fucking that's the only thing is eating pork and I
Yeah.
still feel guilty about it.
There's something about a ham, too.
Give me that whiskey.
Now, man,
Now we're speaking.
Now it's Christmas.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Now it's Christmas.
Christmas
oh,
songs.
shit.
Go
Jesus
baby. Go
Christ.
baby. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. I'm going to play a couple Christmas songs.
You're gonna play a song?
Yeah.
Why don't you just sing a song? Have yourself. Do your thing. Do your fucking little. Do the thing where your throat muscle go like this.
The vibrato?
That yeah.
I can't do that very well.
He's lying. I never heard it.
I'm not an operatic singer like that.
I like in order to say operatic singer, you have to fucking.
It's the hand motion.
This motherfucker's project, and I don't project.
Yeah, nah. I pretend to sing. Have you heard this song? This is great. This is Dre plays this shit in July.
Are you just gonna play it into your phone? Is that gonna work?
Oh well.
Oh, interesting.
We won't play the whole song, just a little.
But are we gonna get like cut from YouTube for having like, because you know how they be doing that.
Yeah, if we had about 1 million more people watching, it'd be a problem.
Please help it be a problem one
Yeah,
day.
yeah, if it's a
Subscribe
problem,
to
it's
the
a good
Patreon.
problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have you heard this song?
Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? And the toys that he will leave. Mamacita,
We have to get to at least the bridge.
oh, where is Santa Claus?
Is he saying Santa Claus?
I look for him because
It's Christmas Eve.
I
I know that I should be the sleeping.
but maybe he's not far away. So out of the window I'm peeping, hoping to see him in his sleigh. I hope he won't forget to crack his castanets and to his reindeer say,
Watch.
Oh Pancho, oh Vixen, oh Pedro, oh Blitzen, ole,
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 ole.
ole.
Santa Claus.
Mamacita. ¿Dónde está Santa?
Send me that right now.
That's
Send me
that
that
one.
right now. Your son ain't gonna be the only one I'm playing on
That's
repeat.
a banger, huh?
That shit's
That's
a
a
fucking
banger.
bad. Yeah, I love how he knows what a castanet is, but he doesn't know proper English. You know what I mean? He said, "I'm gonna be doing the sleeping. I hope he's breaking his castanet." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I love the little
He
subtleties.
he like skipped the middle of Duolingo.
he's naming the reindeer
Yeah,
after
Pancho.
his uncles and
Yeah,
shit.
fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog. And
Nah,
you know what?
that's a
And
jammer.
we're listening to him.
No, yeah.
That's
jammer.
that's the thing.
Cheers to that kid.
That kid made a
whoever he
fucking-
is.
Is it Silverio
It's
Curiel?
Augie Rios.
Augustino.
Shout out Augie Rios. You're a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, can we get him on the podcast?
Probably.
The funny thing would be like, the motherfucker has a British accent. You know, he's like,
Yeah, right.
well, the original inspiration for the story.
Yeah.
He trolled all of us.
Yeah.
You know that Easy E one?
I do. He did a whole album, didn't he?
It was like a 14-minute song, I think.
Merry, merry motherfucking
Fucking
Christmas.
Christmas,
I'm not sure I fuck with the length of this little.
You don't like them balls just fucking ringing
Why-
in your
what's-
face?
I like this and this, but what's all this shit happening in between the two?
So it really gets some leverage when it comes crashing into your
Get
mouth.
some sway.
Yeah, fucking.
Like a wrecking ball.
I think that shit's tighter.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that shit's absolutely
I
tighter.
think it's just a factory defect, and they were like, "Fuck it,
Interesting.
sell it."
It could. I mean, how many things are probably that
Oh,
that became
100%.
huge things? You
Yeah,
know?
they're not gonna eat the labor cost.
No, which was nothing to begin with. But
right.
the labor cost coincidentally eats nothing. So
I think the little kid we just listened
Right.
to probably made the
right,
shit.
Jesus Christ! Shout out to Augie.
I remember when I was a teenager, Death Row dropped a Christmas album. It was Death Row Christmas, I think that's what it was called. And there was a video of the Dog Pound and Snoop and them in a sleigh, like flying over the
No.
ghetto.
This did not happen.
Dog.
This is real life?
And Nate Dogg's like, Santa Claus, go straight to the ghetto.
Oh, of course he did.
But then I realized that's a song by James Brown called
Yeah.
Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto.
Yeah.
And to this day, I play that album every Christmas at home when my
Interesting.
family comes over. James Brown Christmas album.
I know. Oh, I thought you were gonna say the Death Row one.
No, not that one.
I'm like,
That
well, you
one's
can't
hard
play
to
that.
find.
Yeah, you can't play it on Spotify no more.
Nah, hell no.
I know LaFace did a Christmas album because that was Outkast's first debut.
Yeah,
Was they did Players Ball.
Yeah,
Players Ball was supposed to be a Christmas song. I didn't know
Right.
this
I didn't either till later.
because they did like the Players Ball reprise was the one that was on Southern Playalistic,
Okay.
but the it's all the same lyrics and shit.
Yeah,
It was just
and the video is kind of Christmassy too, isn't it?
yeah. Well, I mean lyrically too. Like lyrically,
It's
they were
beginning
like
to look a lot
like-
like what?
follow my every step.
Take notes on how I rep something.
Damn, that fool was not wearing no shirt, playing pool. In
Yeah,
the video.
yeah.
That was where it started. Like the whole like, yo, you got abs, homie. You should fucking rock those. He said, do I? Oh, by God, by golly, 'cause he was wearing that Atlanta Braves jersey and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Outkast the greatest.
Greatest of all time.
If you watch the last episode, you know we don't fucking pull no punches when it comes to Andre 3K.
That's such a great moment in this podcast history.
Yeah, it's got to be on the top. You should do like a little compilation
Oh
Of,
yeah,
like,
greatest moments.
of
Oh,
throughout
we'll get there.
2022.
100%. Yeah, that's a good idea. Greatest of 2022.
What about Christmas in Hollis is corny,
Very corny, but all Run DMC's corny.
except for fuck. There's one song. It's on that Tough as Leather movie that they did, which the movie is also corny.
Mm-hmm.
Where he says "dicks in your mouth all day."
Oh yeah.
That's
What
just
song was
hard as
that?
fuck. That's like my fight song. Like if I gotta get hyped up on some shit, I get into that shit. That shit's it's not Tough as Leather, is it?
I don't think so. Let's see. If they listen to the solo episodes, they're familiar with this. Dicks in your mouth all day. Run DMC.
Yeah, that part helps.
Yeah.
Lord knows what would pop up if you didn't throw in that last bit.
Images.
Yeah.
Run DMC beats to the rhyme lyrics.
Beats to the rhyme.
Okay.
Play that shit real quick. I just want to hear it.
Let's do
You
it.
ain't gotta put that on the podcast. I just want to hear it.
Let's
Want to get
do
hyped up. After that whiskey sets in right now.
Oh yeah. Beats to the rhyme. Run
Video.
DMC.
You got the video or no?
I remember this beat.
Yo, D, that's me, the king, the MC. Rhyme get mine on a TOP. Can another MC ever with me? Hell no. It's like the A, the B, to the C. It's easy as It's time for we to see. So what? So rhyme or speak your piece. Why? 'Cause you can't touch Jam Master J. 'Cause it's number 1, 2, 3,
Oh, that was it. That's the part where they would have said "dicks in your mouth all day."
Yeah, this is the edited version or something.
Right? Yeah. Whack.
You hear this song? This is by Teddy Van. And
You want to hear some vendetta sight?
It sounds like a greaseball sample. Hell yeah, little tone deaf kid. Greaseball, sample this shit. Snetty Beats, sample this shit.
Santa Claus is a black man.
Oh no, what?
Santa Claus is a black man.
Where'd that?
Song like my daddy too.
Damn, she was cheating?
Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man. That song's about a little girl catching her dad dressed as Santa Claus.
I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
With
just
the afro.
version. Yeah.
Afro-American twist.
Speaking of Afro,
Oh, Afro Man.
have you heard that one?
Yeah.
Another Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Merry Christmas, man. Y'all come on in. Yeah. All right, man. Welcome to the recital,
Just
man.
backhand
All
some chick.
him.
Merry
Just
Christmas.
like,
Yeah,
wow.
man. You know what I'm saying?
For
Everybody
those
got their
watching,
music?
there's a video of Afro Man decking a chick on stage.
That's a great video.
It's,
All right.
He
You
clearly
seen that
he was
shit
in a
they did
bad
on
mood.
Vice? Like the
1,
whole
2, 3.
backstory of because I got high?
Balls with lots of saliva. La 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 la. Tis the season to suck a drunk driver. La 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 la. Out of style with gangster apparel. La 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 la. Stroll through the hood with the loaded double barrel. La 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 la. Blazing blunts.
All right, I've had enough.
yeah. Afro Man shtick only went so far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But there's a whole Vice documentary. They've been doing that lately. They'll take like little one-hit wonders and
Right.
they'll go to their house and like they'll talk about like the whole process of making that song. And it's actually really good. It's a little 20 minutes,
Oh,
not
this is-
too long, not too short, you know?
First good thing Vice has done in a while.
Yeah, I agree. I would absolutely
You
agree.
remember when Vice was the shit?
Oh,
Remember when I
man.
told you I wanted to quit school and move to Williamsburg and just fucking
Right for
offer-
Vice?
Yeah, no, I was just like, I'll fucking sweep up. I'll get you guys pizza. I'll do whatever I
Yeah.
have to do to be a part of this. You
I
guys
do
are the
remember
fucking
this.
ultimate.
Yeah.
And now I despise them. For the most
100%.
part. Yeah. Sad. I think
Yeah.
they're owned by like Disney and Rupert Murdoch now
Probably.
and George Soros. And I looked it up on Wikipedia the other day. Like the company is owned by a bunch of people who have a lot of want for things to be a certain way.
That happens a lot. You start at the ground level, you do great shit, so it
Well, if I-
starts fire, and then motherfuckers offer you money, and of course you're gonna take money. I would take money.
Speaking of which, if anybody out there,
Patreon.com.
we will sell out today.
Oh
We
no,
will sell out yesterday. I have
100%.
no qualms with that.
100%.
No, you saw the shit that Shane Smith's seen. You know what I mean? Like, have you been to fucking what's the place in Russia? Chernobyl.
Yeah.
He went to fucking Karachi, Pakistan, and just like the horrible fucking shit that this dude has seen.
Liberia. That
Yeah,
whole
oh my
episode,
God.
That was the OG episode.
That
bro.
might have been the one.
Yeah, man. General butt naked.
General Butt Naked was tight.
If y'all don't know what we're talking about,
Go
fuck
watch
is you
Vi-
doing with your life?
Vice Liberia,
Vice
where
Guide to Travel Liberia.
motherfuckers are digging up grave spots and camping out in them because they ain't got nowhere else to live. Everybody's just shitting on beaches and yeah, no, it's gnarly.
They talk to actual warlords who
Yeah,
they call them.
they
General
busted a
Butt
warlord
Naked.
out of a prison. They
Yeah.
bribed him to get him out of prison.
Yeah.
Hope he's doing well. I heard he's a
Yeah.
Christian pastor now. So
Right, exactly.
yeah, he's
That's
good to-
butt naked, right?
yeah. So he should be good to go
They
now.
call him
But
butt naked because he fights naked, and he claims that he kills babies and drinks their blood because it
I don't think
gives
it's just
him.
a claim. I think
Yeah, right. Well,
I don't think I'd fight butt
they
naked
didn't
unless
show
I
him
did.
doing it.
Right.
But
But no, that was the gnarly shit. If I saw all that shit and
fuck
then
those babies.
yeah, not literally, figuratively.
Well, drink their
Uh,
blood, but don't fuck them.
Yeah, don't be a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
don't
fuck, come on,
don't be
bro.
gross,
Have you no soul?
right?
You know.
Remember when Hillary Clinton was doing that interview and like Bill Clinton when he was trying to relate to the youth, he played saxophone with his fucking sunglasses on and said, "Well, I tried it once, but I didn't inhale."
I didn't
you know.
inhale, yeah.
And Hillary's like trying to one up him, or not even one up, but just be on his level.
Right.
They're like, "What's something in your like?" They asked you to ask this question.
Yeah.
What's something in your purse that might surprise people that you carry? And it's like, well, funny you should mention it. I actually carry a bottle of hot sauce around with me, and everybody, all the fucking right-wing conspiracy theorists are like, it's baby blood. It's fucking, like, the fucked up thing was, like the black voters were like, if that's for us, that you're missing. That's not the fucking, and the Mexican voters were like, yo, if that was aimed at us, like, to try and, it's not the fucking way to do it.
Right.
And then the right-wingers are like, we knew it. Adrenochrome.
Yeah.
I just want to say once and for all, if adrenochrome is a thing, like if drinking baby blood gives you something, it doesn't give you fucking youthful looking in your face, because Nancy Pelosi
Have you
and
seen
Hillary
these
Clinton,
people?
they look like fucking ass. They
Right.
look horrible.
Unless they're actually 250 years old.
Then in which case,
Cool. She looked
give me
great
some
for
hot sauce.
250.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she looked great for
In
250.
that case, I'm never eating hot sauce again. Because I'm not trying to be 100, dog. No way, no how.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we were raised in a religion where your physical well-being was highly attributed to you doing good. You know what I mean? And there was like a lot of health nuts that were involved in the church or whatever.
Oh, for
There
sure.
were a lot of old people. Like and there were a bunch of kids, but
You
there
think
were
that's
also
an
a bunch.
SBA thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
it's
I think-
primarily like
yeah.
the central focus on health and eating natural foods and shit. That's definitely
That's why all this vegan shit that people kick, like I grew up with that. I grew
like,
up
oh, if you
with
tried it, it
that.
tastes just like. And it's like, first off, no, it doesn't, because I taste the real shit now.
Right.
You coulda-
Exactly.
You could have told me that as a kid. I believed it as a kid.
Right.
But yo, Linkettes, the fucking
still
Loma
fuck
Linda
with it.
Linkettes, fuck Big Frank's. Linkettes.
Linkettes are my favorite ones.
Yeah,
I
oh
like
my-
how
you
they're
know-
layered.
You know, I eat them shit straight out the can too. I
Dog.
don't cook them.
They're so
fuck's
good,
the
bro.
point of
I
cooking?
like them more than hot dogs.
They're like yeah, same. Absolutely
I love
same.
me a Linkette.
And I know you fuck with hot dogs too. You were the one that
do.
got me on the Danger Dogs outside
Yes,
of
dog,
concerts
the
and
the
shit.
Danger Dogs. I made them last night at home.
Oh, interesting. Homemade Danger Dogs.
Mhm.
That's like that scene in Bad Santa where he's like, I learned this when I was up in the North Pole.
Yeah.
This is a bologna sandwich with salsa on it. It's like a tostada.
That's right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
All right, just because we got to get the fuck out of here.
Hmm.
We got a gift wrapping to do and what have you.
Right,
Which
right.
neither of us are going to do.
No,
But, well, wrapping presents is fucking stupid.
it is stupid.
My chick's like, oh, you don't wrap presents? I was like, why? It takes it takes me 10 minutes to wrap a motherfucker, and it's done in 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Seconds to open it.
Like,
Yeah.
nobody care about it looks nice. I would just get like fake fucking boxes that are wrapped and keep them in the attic and just put them under the tree every year. Be like, yo, your real shit's in the bags. Like, right here.
Right.
Like, you're welcome.
It takes me so long to wrap presents because I'm really fucking good at it, but
Oh.
because I obsess and I'm very meticulous. I'll be
Yeah.
folding shit. If this one's too long and this one's not too long enough, like I refold. Yeah, I'm a psychopath.
No, I do it bad on purpose at this point because everybody, and now it's like a family joke. Like, oh, that must be Drew's because the shit
there you
just
go.
fucking,
Yeah.
just like 20-inch pieces of tape slathered, wrapped
Yeah,
around
yeah.
some shit or
You ever
whatever.
wrap shit in newspaper? I
Yeah.
used to do that shit back
Comic
in the
book
day.
paper?
Fuck yeah.
The funnies.
Yeah,
as
the
they used to
funnies,
say.
them funnies.
Yeah, wrap it in them funnies.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck, I didn't want to say it. I was gonna be like, I'm gonna wrap your gift in pages from Mein Kampf this year. And then you won't want to unwrap it.
Right. That's the gift.
Yeah, right. There's nothing inside except for what's left of the copy of Mein Kampf. Just fucking. You start reading it. But you can't open the gift until Christmas, but you can start it beforehand.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
No, fuck. Adolf Hitler always throws me off. That guy.
I have to keep this
No,
in.
yeah, no, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is our winter wishes questionnaire before we get off this shit for the night. I heard this. Oh, this is it. Would you rather sit on a cake and eat dick or sit on a dick and eat cake? Go.
Would I rather eat dick and sit on a cake
Or
sit on a dick? Or did I just say that? Sorry, the whiskey. Or sit on a cake and eat dick? Did I just say the same thing 3 times in a row?
could, but yeah, I think they get the general point.
All I'm thinking is I don't really like cake. I'm not a big fan of cake. Cake got carbs in it still.
I like that the dick was the thing that you were less worried about.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, what kind of cake?
Literally, that went through my
Specifically.
head like, I don't like cake, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If an ice cream cake, that'd be worse to sit on, I think.
Ooh, because it'd be cold.
Right.
Yeah.
It might pucker you up a
If
little
it's
bit.
a pie, I'll eat pie. I like pie.
Dicks in your mouth all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my answer. What kind of cake is it?
Oh, fuck.
If it's ice
Funfetti.
cream cake.
Funfetti, you fucking flamer. Rainbow
Alright.
colors.
All right, question for you then.
No, I don't want to do one no more.
If you could go back in time
Fuck.
and suck off Adolf Hitler in order to save half of the people he killed, would you?
Half?
Half.
The Holocaust didn't happen. I said if.
Oh, I missed the if. I didn't hear the if. I didn't hear the if.
Neither did Kanye. Shit. Neither did Kyrie.
Yeah.
It said if the Holocaust didn't happen, there would be no modern state of Israel. So there would be no modern genocide on the Palestinians. So that would avert two crises, two genocides. So you got to think of that. Even the numbers. Never mind. Fuck. Hitler was a vegetarian.
Was he?
Yeah. So yeah, there's
Interesting.
this spot on fucking Tustin and Orange called the Loving Hut.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, I shouldn't say this on the Patreon.
Yeah.
I fucking they had framed pictures of like all the famous vegetarians on the
And
wall.
They put Hitler in there?
No, I put Hitler on there
Oh.
just to see how long. It was like Albert Einstein and like fucking
Okay, this
all these
sounds
other-
more.
all these
this
other
sounds more
people because I
believable.
wanted to see how long it would say it was gone by like the fucking next week.
Okay.
Somebody know I felt like nobody would notice and then somebody might notice and be like, well, he was a vegetarian, so
yeah.
and he is famous.
Right.
Fuck, dude. So Hitler was vegetarian. So he might not have as much semen as a as a meat eating man.
Is that a thing? Could be.
Let me go back in time and find out. But I feel like if he's a vegetarian, then his spunk might be a little bit better tasting than the carnivorous sort.
That was a genuine shiver.
Yeah, but he probably was drinking hella Fanta.
That's a
Dude.
German thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that was a
remember you
Nazi
told me
thing.
that, yeah.
Yeah. Now everybody thinks that Fanta is like South American or Central American or whatever, but coincidentally it got brought to Argentina and Guadalajara
By Germans.
by Nazis that fled fucking Germany. The bunch of them went to Argentina.
No shit.
Shouts out Argentina, you won the World Cup. You think you're better than everybody. I wonder where that came from. No, ask any Hispanic, any Latino people, and they'll all tell you like
shit.
Argentinians think that they're better than everybody, and I'm
Yeah.
like this culture of supremacy.
Yeah.
Did they think that before 1940?
Right.
Yeah, fair question.
Yeah.
The Fanta might have tasted a little funny in the spunk. Could I be on like that Nazi meth? You know, they were like fucking making special meth for the Nazis so they could fight harder and stay up longer and shit.
I mean, if you got to go back in time to the Nazi era, and if you
That's
come back
OG.
and say I didn't do Nazi
Oh,
meth,
yeah, fair enough.
I'm gonna send you
Yeah.
back again.
If I could do Nazi meth, but if he was on Nazi meth, like he
Right.
was shooting up hella meth. So I don't know if you've ever been on meth, but it's really hard to nut
have.
if you're on meth.
I've never nutted on meth.
Right,
Well,
right.
I never tried to.
Most people, but I'd have to try real hard. Dude. This is not a fucking Sunday park
Yeah.
blow and go real quick. This is like I'm gonna have to really put my jaw into it, you know.
Right.
Oh, could I give him Roadhead in a VW Beetle?
I mean,
the Volkswagen, the people's car.
who am I to stop you from having a good time?
On the Autobahn, on the highways he invented, according to Kanye.
Right.
It could be just a roadhead, sort of. Yeah, no. Long story short, no, I would not. Let him die.
Oh, well, paint me disappointed.
I'll paint you whatever color you want, as long as it's in Fanta splooge.
Can I go back and suck them off if it
For me?
Can I go back and
Just
suck
to
him
tell
off
me it wasn't that bad?
If it would guarantee he'd double his numbers?
Depends on what the numbers are.
These are jokes. These are jokes.
Fuck.
These are jokes.
Fuck. Episode 50 and he never made another one since. And we were done with the round number of 50.
All right, are we
Congratulations. Yeah,
out here?
Jesus Christ. That
Nice, quick and dirty. Thank you guys. What is that? What are you doing?
fucking... We're holding up the motherfucker. Yo, thank you to everybody that gave us a motherfucking chance. This year was a fucking good year. Was it the mask or the...
Just to give us a chance.
Yeah, they gave us a chance.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Take a chance on motherfuckers.
100%.
You might just enjoy yourself.
You might just.
And if you didn't listen to the next one, you might just again. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Get better hobbies.
100%.
But if you're going to be listening to some shit, it might as well be about sucking off Adolf Hitler. That's all I got for the night.
Thank you guys. You already know Patreon, all that, the .nets, the .coms, the ats, all that. Act appropriately. Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry
Happy
motherfucking
New Year.
Christmas.
Happy New Year to you all.
Yeah.
We love you. And I
Yeah.
love you, you fucking you
guy.
Grinch ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right. We out.